ईरान ने इजराइल पर मिसाइल दाग दिए हैं। इस वक्त सायरन बज रहा है और इस वक्त देखिए कि सभी लोग सुरक्षित बंकर की तरफ भाग रहे हैं। माय गॉड, मैं जहां पर खड़ा हूं, इधर मैं जहां पर खड़ा हूं उस वहां पर भी भयानक हमले हुए। ये देखिए रोहित, अगर आप दिखा रहे होंगे, ये देखिए धाम जहां पर मैं खड़ा हूं वहां पर, ये देखिए आपको लगातार, ये देखिए।
The Israel-Iran conflict has entered day 11 and it continues to spiral, bringing in more of those players that were meanwhile looking on at these developments from the periphery. Israel hit Tehran hard yet again, targeting an IRGC HQ in Karaj, a high-security prison, and access roads to the Fordo nuclear facility. This coming just a day after the United States dropped those bunker busters at the Fordo nuclear facility, at Natanz as well, and about 30 tomahawks hitting the Isfahan nuclear site as well. And whilst you're looking at these visuals of sirens and air horns continue to blare in Israel, Israel continues to pound down those air force and air domination attacks on Tehran. In response, Iran launched hypersonic missiles across cities like Haifa and Jerusalem. Visuals on your screens yet again. The sirens continue to blare. Civilians scrambled for cover. And inside Iran, on the other end of the border, the war has triggered a power churn. The race to succeed Supreme Leader Khamenei is certainly heating up. Is it going to be Ruhollah Khamenei's grandson, or is it going to be the son of the Iranian Supreme Leader, the current leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei? That's a big question. Iran's new army chief, Abdul Rahim Mousavi, has meanwhile hinted at direct strikes on US military bases, something that could really throw this West Asian crisis out of gear. The White House is trying to calm the waters, walking back Trump's social media call for a regime change. And Iran's foreign minister, who met Vladimir Putin in Moscow, Vladimir Putin telling the Iranian foreign minister that the US's strikes were not justified. In a major move, Iran has now suspended all cooperation with the global nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency. Meanwhile, NATO allies, they got in a huddle in The Hague and now are on alert. They've agreed to boost defense spending amid war fears of a wider fallout. 5% of their GDP, that's what they've decided upon. And with Iran now mulling closure of the Strait of Hormuz, Trump has warned global oil producers to keep their prices down. The US Embassy in Qatar has asked all Americans to shelter in place. That's the word, that's the advisory that's gone out. Asking all Americans to shelter in place out of an abundance of caution is what the US statement reads. Qatar has also closed its airspace. Reports suggest that there is an imminent threat of an Iranian attack targeting the US Al Udeid air base in Qatar, one of America's largest military installations in the region. That's the latest advisory running to the left sides of your screens. And things certainly escalating given the rhetoric that's coming from not just the Israeli defense minister, but now the new Iranian army chief as well. Will strikes happen on US bases in West Asia? About 40,000 troops of the United States stationed in 19 different sites, many of them operational for last 15 years. Al Udeid, one of those prime and prominent ones, apart from Bahrain and of course the one in Kuwait. The exact base in Al Udeid is a notable mention when it comes to US air bases in West Asia. And if it comes under attack, what's going to happen next? Well, nobody at this point in time knows.